Alright guys, welcome back to another week of me trying to be profitable. And this week was pretty good, not gonna lie. Took more trades and practiced being more confident in myself and my trades. And this week felt way more professional and I was happy with the progress I made this week. So yeah, let's just see how I did. Alright, so my thoughts for today was that there was this weekly gap which was created, which price came really close to tapping into during the London session, something that price could move up and come into that gap that was developed. And price was moving pretty slowly, so I decided to just wait and see what price would do. I was going to wait till market opened to see if any setups presented themselves because at the time price was way too 50-50, so it was difficult to tell. And I ended up taking this entry after seeing some nice buying pressure from the respect of the recent 1 minute confluences, mainly the 1 minute fair value gap which was recently developed, which price was respecting to move higher. And I did want to see the weekly gap get tapped into since price was pretty close to it during the pre-market, and price kept moving up from the respect that the bullish confluences was the indication that I needed. I took a continuation entry and price ran all the way to hit my TP, and I couldn't risk as much cons this time since I needed to be within my risk threshold, so I only risked 2 cons. And I had a strong feeling that the London high would be hit since there wasn't any other confluences to break up between the high and where price was at the time, so that's why I had higher confidence. But yeah, ending off today with a nice profit of 160, and I honestly attribute a lot of today's success to me reading, journaling, and meditating so much through Sunday to Monday. My schedule was a lot better too. I worked out well, I got a bunch of shit done in the morning, and I felt more fulfilled as a person, so it felt amazing. And it was really motivating to me to be more disciplined, and that maybe what I want to achieve, like in terms of lifestyle and the way I want to live, isn't as unattainable as I thought it was. Alright, so thoughts for today were largely the same as yesterday. I was just gonna wait and see what was going on with price action since it's kind of hard to tell right now. My overall thoughts is that it may move higher since it disrespected this weekly gap on the 4 hour, which holds pretty strong power, but we could get some bearish action first to take out these LRLs before moving higher. But I was gonna wait and see. And I was waiting initially, I was thinking that price could move bearish to seek these LRLs to the sell side, but then I realized that there was this 1 hour bullish order block that was getting filled, and this was also overlapped with a 15-minute order block plus 5-minute fair value gap, and price had respected these confluences, making me want to take this long. Price came into these overlaps, and through market open there was a strong buying response. That's why I decided to place my entry for continuation, and I entered with 2 cons today with my stop loss at the bottom of the 15-minute order block and my TP at the pre-market highs. Price came up pretty quickly to hit my TP for a small win of 180, and today it was really good again. The trade went really smoothly, and I feel like I'm getting better at just trusting my intuition with these trades. Entering with smaller RR trades has really helped just with turning a profit, so I'm really happy to see how this week is turning out so far. So let's see if we can keep it up throughout this entire week. Alright, so for today, there was quite a few confluences during the pre-market that I noted down. Namely, price was respecting this 4-hour BPR plus 1-hour order block to move currently, and there was PMI news at 2 AM though, so I wanted to find a trade before that time. I was going to be a little bit more picky too because of news and also because I felt pretty tired, so it wasn't in my peak performance. I did see that currently there was a slight breakthrough out of the accumulation range and that the price was still respecting bullish confluences, so the price tapped into the overlap of the 5-minute plus 1-minute order block plus the 1-minute fair value gap and continued respecting. I could look for longs up to data highs. Though the fair value gap didn't end up getting tapped into, price only tapped into the order blocks before moving higher, so I didn't end up entering to this trade. The trade ended up working out well in the end though, so as my buy for not catching on earlier, but I still consider it good since I had my buys correct. And I kept waiting for a new setup after that, but price was honestly moving pretty slowly and chopping around. There wasn't any good confluences that were being developed even on the lower time frame, so I didn't end up taking a trade today. I should have been more attentive of watching price, but I am happy I had my buys correct, so that's good. But yeah. Alright, so for pre-market thoughts, I saw that on the high time frame prices were starting to move bearish after moving pretty bullish for a while. Coming into the lower time frame, price is currently respecting this 1-hour bearish order block, and this was trend continuing with the 15-minute fair value gap and 5-minute order block. LRLs to the south side were a confluence that I could use to further layer on confluences to back up the trade, and I saw this potential entry here at this low point that if price swept, it could be a strong move down to the bottom of the south side LRLs, and I figured this would be a strong trade since it had so many confluences to back it up. And for one, price had a 1-hour order block plus fair value gap overlap and 15-minute order block, which was a really nice overlap of imbalances. Plus there were LRLs to the sell side, but then price did come up and it was dropping around for a bit before getting another big move up. And price action was honestly being pretty slow apart from like the massive move ups. I should have expected it since there was NFP tomorrow, so volume could out pre-news. What I missed out on today was just the move that I wanted initially was already too late and too low. The bearish move I wanted already occurred, and looking back now, I could tell from the subpar look of the trade. And one thing I missed out on was that I should have placed the continuation order for the pre-market when for after pre-market when price was showing such nice selling pressure, and the reason why I didn't take it was because the candle formed a bit too low for what I would have liked. Though I should have had the order already ready to begin with, because the entry would have been in a spot where if price came into it would have been a really strong move, and since price was in a bullish trend, if it was able to reach my entry point, it would have required like really strong selling pressure. So yeah, that was my mistake today. Alright, for today, the main confluences that I saw was 1 hour order block and 15-minute order block. These two confluences were overlapped and price seemed to be respecting them and moving up. So I wanted to see if price would continue respecting these confluences before pushing up to the day highs. I was thinking that of just waiting until market open to see what I would want to take since it was already so close to market open. And this was a trade where I should have been more confident, since if I placed a limit order, the trade would have done well. And yeah, so I was moving from there. So after that, I was waiting to see what price was gonna do. Price was hitting all the way to this 4 hour high, so I was thinking that after swimming out this high, there could be a reversal. And after price swept out the 4 hour high, the bullish power really died out, which was some really nice indication. So at the time, I was just waiting for confirmation of a bearish trend being developed, and I mainly wanted to see confirmation on the 5-minute time frame. But I ended up missing this trade as well. But this one was because I was mainly waiting for the 5-minute bearish order block to be developed before I can take an entry from the retracement. But this is a trade where I should have gone with continuation instead, since price accumulated quite a bit before, so I should have known that when price broke out of the accumulation range, it would have been a strong move. And also, what the fuck, Waller did shit. But yeah, I definitely think that I became less confident, and that may be due to me just not uploading my schedule today. I was off work the entire day, so I didn't really get time to work on my tasks. But I also know that I shouldn't make excuses. I want to make this shit happen, so I'm gonna make it happen. Alright, so as you can see, this week went pretty well for me, especially at the start. I do think I started slacking near the end of the week because my routine went out of whack. But yeah, again, I'm honestly really happy with the progress I made this week. Being more confident and targeting smaller hour trades honestly has helped a lot, and it allowed me to bring home a winning week for once. And after experiencing routine for once, I know now that having a proper routine is really important, as having a good one I can stick to every day allows me to stay productive and feel good about myself, and it in turn makes me feel work even better and faster. So it's kind of like a self-sustaining cycle. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened this week. So I want to thank you guys all the way for watching all the way through, and I'll see you guys next week.